Welcome. This is personal computer gameplay, presenting another U-boat mission. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the show. Also, thanks Deepwater Studio and Playway for the ongoing support. I hope to be posting more content in the not-too-distant future. Thanks for watching. Best of luck.
Welcome back. Welcome and welcome back to U-boat. Today we're hammering the final part of the Drumbeat, Operation Drumbeat, and we started off with this nice big tanker in the fog. It's on its way down to the murky depths. And I've changed my crew from the last time. I still haven't sent them on a vacation or a break for a while, but I don't have any tuberculosis guys or people with panic attacks and all the other malarkey. So now it's just basically I've got this to do, which should be one or two decent sized ships, and this leg will be out of the way.
Tube 2 loaded.
I was quite fortunate to come across this tanker. It was moving quite quickly, and it was a bit of a, as you can see, I'm on the surface, and that's how I actually torpedoed it. I couldn't catch it up below the surface. It was far too quick for me. But I did get it the old-fashioned way, and that's what it's really all about.
Change course.
Now I'm going to make a bit of distance from this one, and then I'm going to sit and wait. I'll take the skipper and the first officer. That should be about right.
Set a course to these coordinates. Full ahead.
But that was a goodie.
Torpedo in tube 1 maintained.
We're in a full on, as you can see, full on fog right now, and visibility is terrible. They didn't actually send me over to the Drumbeat. It was actually originally over here, the side of the continent.
Yeah.
It was around here, but they changed the route sector, patrol sector, to over here,
Report
which
sent.
suits me. So now all I've got to do is sink a couple more, and that's this one out of the way. In fact, I'm not even too bothered. As long as this particular chapter is done, I will get the achievement, because usually this one is a bit of a pain. But using the milk cow is the way to do this particular one. In fact, I will be using the milk cow for a lot more stuff in the future. In any new area, I will be moving the milk cow up there and using that as a way of staying out there longer. It's a larger burden on the crew, but it does save a lot of time in the end of the day, so that's what I'm sort of into.
Another U-boat has just reported a possible target within our
Right.
range.
Captain,
Periscope
we have
depth.
reached our target.
Periscope depth. Regular lights.
just going to sit back and wait for the weather to sort itself out a little bit.
All engines stop.
Here we go. Oh, look at the size of that convoy. Now, I don't even need to sink many, but I'm going to do that anyway. But to complete this leg and get the drumbeat out of the way, and then I will be coming up to this, hopefully. And then after that, that has to be completed by 1944. Drumbeat 1943. This has to be finished before the end of this year, which I'm ahead of schedule. And then this one here, passing through the Strait of Gibraltar into the Mediterranean, which is not too bad in there. It's actually quite good. And then finally the Arctic convoys, which is where it's all happening. This is where the big boys go. Deep water, rough water, sea, big swells. Yeah, this is where it's all at for me. I'm looking forward to this, but I've got to get the Mediterranean out of the way. But so far I've completed every single chapter of this apart from those two, which are ongoing. And I've got to join this flotilla here, which that's just simply getting there. And in fact, what's the date on that? There is no time limit on that one, so it will be definitely through the passage through the Strait of Gibraltar. Now I've seen a few like recordings or videos or content on YouTube about the actual passage through the strait, but I never really see them actually doing it. I see them sort of showing bits and bobs, parts of it. Passing through the Strait of Gibraltar is not an easy thing. It's full to the brim of destroyers, and they're looking, they're watching, I think weather might be a key secret to your success, perhaps, but I'm going to actually film the whole lot going through, and it won't take too long if I'm lucky, but if I'm unlucky I will be hiding. There's no way you're sort of getting in there and sort of sinking too much. Maybe if I took all T5s and just used those as a way of speeding it up and defending myself, but to actually manually target, I think you'd be struggling. So the trick is that I'm going to be recording the whole experience for my channel, and you know, the actual gameplay side of things, and hopefully it actually is the way to sort of show. I did get quite a lot of decent responses off my last attack of on Aruba, which was pretty clean, tidy, and very easy. Made it look easy. I think the weather was a contributing factor in that one too. But I did get quite a lot of views on that, and I want to thank people for watching. And yeah, that's basically a passage through Gibraltar is going to be the same thing, you know. So it will be something to. But I'm glad I got rid of my crew, my old crew, and let them. I must have had 8, including the tuberculosis. Had 8 that weren't actually sort of doing their thing properly, which wasn't good. Anyway, I'm going to set
full ahead.
I'm going to set the boat on after this particular convoy, and it looks like they were closing in because it didn't alter.
Flank ahead. Night lights.
I'm going to keep them at periscope depth with the snorkel up until I've worked out my bearing.
Time for a break.
Oh, he worked straight into exhaustion, which that's a pain.
Change course.
They're closing in, so I can all stop on that.
All engines stop.
Closing in. Closing in 30 to 50. I'm just waiting for this guy to come back. I'm gonna. He's almost. Right, back of business, and I better get him some coffee because I'm going to be an engineer down otherwise.
Turn on the pump. Will do, Captain.
Anyone else? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Nobody else wants coffee.
Turn off the pump.
Okay, now I'm going to get it down to 10 kilometers range, 10 to 20, and then we're going to go to alarm, and they hit 62. It's actually got bigger. The closer they get, the more accurate the actual. We'll stop. Let's save that. Here we go. It's actually late at night here where I live in New Zealand, and it's so you might notice I'm not speaking too loudly. I've got the microphone very close to my mouth right now. I'm not an expert at using it, but it's just so I don't have to shout, and so I'll be keeping quite quiet. My partner's actually in bed right now, and I don't want to wake her up unnecessarily for nothing, but I just thought I'd finish this part while I'm playing the game. You know, this is the actual end of the Drumbeat series, and it's actually been very good because there's so many ships. I must have sunk, wow, close to 50 or 60 ships now. These are big boats that were actually over that side. So for me, it's been actually a great chapter, and actually better than probably the Black Pit. I'm hoping that the rest are all as good as this one. You know, enjoyed it immensely. So I hope it was a good watch, and yeah, I hope it was a good watch for everybody. So yeah, I hope it was enjoyable to watch as well, and actually get an idea of what's going on, and it just gives you an idea, doesn't it, of what you're up against, and that's what it's all about. So here we go. It's saved.
Alarm. Take your
Alarm.
positions. It's go time, boys. Let's sink some ships. Silent running.
Snorkel's coming down.
Switch to electric motors.
The weather is terrible. It's a lightning storm with fog, so it's not really great for everybody really, but we're going to use it to our advantage. Stationary. Closing in.
Affirmative. And the observation periscope.
I could use some help over here. Affirmative. Consider it done, sir. Will do, Captain.
Setting up torpedoes now. Just waiting. I look by the look of the cone here, I'm directly in their path, so I really don't want to be showing myself too much with periscopes, and in fact I probably will be dropping if they're going to come right through me.
Night lights.
We'll be dropping the periscopes and actually maybe going a bit deeper without making noise. Now I'm going to wait.
Sight. Bearing 355 degrees.
Okay, we've got first view. Yeah. What have we got? I might switch to observation because that does have some type of light filters, like so. Although it doesn't really get very high. That's better. Magnification times 6. Yeah, we're right in this path. I only really need to see one. That's what all I'm doing.
Set a course to these coordinates. Dead slow astern. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Set a course to these coordinates.
I'm trying to get out of being directly in its path.
All engines stop.
Just right there. The lightning will show up any ships if it's the lightning strikes, if they're very close, but at the moment not really getting much to look at. Coming. Right, they're within 3 kilometers now, and that's the optimum for first visibility. go. Right there. Ah. We could be in the right spot. That's 3. It's coming. Very close. Now let's go back.
Use some help over here. Aye, aye. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, they're almost here. It's only because of this awful fog that as soon as I get a target, I've actually got tons of T5s. Half my actual torpedoes are T5s in this particular one.
Submarine, 20 degrees.
Ah,
25 degrees.
sounds like we've got another one of our subs here at the moment.
Destroyer, 350 degrees. Destroyer, 20 degrees.
Because of the weather's so bad, they're not seeing us at all.
Some distance away. Submarine, 10 degrees. Depth charges, some distance away. Depth
Sounds
charges,
like
some
they're
distance away.
trying to get one of our boats. Oh, periscope's down.
Hmm? Blue lights.
Blue light.
Depth charges, some distance away.
That's the destroyer right there. Gonna stick the observation.
Night lights. Depth charges, some distance away.
Right. First target.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Aye, aye. I'll take care of it.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
Getting as many torpedoes ready as possible.
Depth charges, some distance away.
That's a 7220 GRT.
Torpedo at 2-5 maintained. Torpedo at 2-1 maintained.
Depth charges, some distance away. Change course.
Trying to line up the shot.
All engines stop.
All engines stop.
Depth charges, some distance away.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Flight tube 1.
We're going to stay at 4 for this particular shot. Let's save this now. This is where it all comes down to whether there's any destroyers close by. Coming in. Fire.
30 seconds to impact. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds to impact.
It was a dud. That's not good. We've got the T5 here.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Dead slow astern.
I'm thinking that's just too close.
Depth charges. Some distance away. Torpedo in 2-4 Torpedo in 2-3
We'll not be having the same problem again with this particular torpedo. And as soon as it's ready,
40 seconds to impact.
we'll stop.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds to impact.
Big fire on deck. And I've got to wait until it reduces speed. Which it's not really doing at this stage.
2-3. 2-3 flooded. There's incoming transmission. 30 seconds. 20 seconds.
It's another hit. And this one here, this T5, I know that boat's going down. It's history. But I'm waiting now for the destroyer with the T5. And so that's running at 0 now. I can launch this.
40 seconds to impact.
Dead slow astern.
30 seconds. 10 seconds to impact.
Let's have a look at what this is coming up with.
It's a miss. It's the ship.
Yep. Excellent. Doesn't matter how thick the fog is, the T5 will always find its way. Okay, so in fact I'm just going to simply load up these things. Oh, I've only got the 3, so I was probably used them up in the last one. So that was 3 shots just then. Oh well, so got that guy on that. I'm just ambling my way away from this particular boat, slowly but surely.
Man the radio room.
Captain, there's an incoming transmission.
Depth charges. Some distance away.
Report set.
And we're going to get up here a little bit.
Good work. Report set.
This target.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Just have a quick look at that. Sounds like there's something, a bit of a skirmish going on someplace else. Must be with the other sub. Ah, oh no. I intend on actually...
Forward stern.
2-3 low. Report set.
Oh, they've actually picked up on that. Yep, they've detected our radio transmission. I shouldn't have actually sent that. But that's okay, we're moving away. And it's 7, so we want the 4. Just what I find usually does the job. And I'm going to pump the speed up slightly. And fire.
30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah. Looking good.
Change course. Slow astern.
And
Slow
reduce
stern.
speed. Let's check the drum beat. There we go. That's completed. That's 6 zeros. Oh, I do believe. Oh no, that's right. 5 zeros. Need to get my glasses checked. Yep, so that's the operation Drumbeat complete. And that was the main one because we were running out of time on that. It was only a few months. I've actually seen the guys on their breaks. I've pushed my crew to the limit just to get that one done. And I've had to remove crew for it. They were actually a good crew. They have been through quite a few actual skirmishes and battles, and none of them are broken until I actually went for the drum beats. So it had to be done, but I didn't really want to put them through that. It was pretty dangerous stuff, but hey, now it's done, over and done with. Now it's all plain sailing. I can head out to the weather station next mission and get that over and done with. I'm moving away nice and steady here. In fact, I might even drop a decoy here just to throw the destroyers off guard, hopefully. And here's the next customer.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Whoa, what happened there?
Calculate torpedo course.
Let's have a look at that.
Calculate torpedo course.
Did they have a collision? Oh no. Terrible. Look at the visibility. Absolutely awful.
Set a course to these coordinates.
I'm actually doing this in reverse, but there is another tactic I use. Uh-oh.
Crazy? They'll detect us.
Skipper.
Quick,
Affirmative.
you're going to have to put them in a sleeper hold.
Change course. Slow astern.
Well, that guy's not coming out with us again.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Oh, that's a relief. The drum beat's gone. Now I can actually send them on vacation. Which, I've been waiting to do that for a year.
And the observation periscope.
Oh, did I load the torpedo? Let's get this guy on that.
Will do, Captain.
Load and maintain that. Gonna have to correct that slowly. What they do with the load and maintain it, they actually maintain it before they actually load it, which is what you want really. It's faster. Oh, they're trying to ram me.
Some distance away.
We'll stop.
All engines stop.
And I'm just going to go for the shot.
Calculate torpedo course. Flood tube 5.
Tube 5 flooded.
He's coming around and take the shot.
30 seconds. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Serious.
That one's gone too.
Set a course to these coordinates. Set a course to these coordinates.
Oh,
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo.
is that one?
Calculate torpedo course.
Yeah. Terrible, terrible visibility. I'm going to actually sink that one next, because that's a decent sized boat. Turn the boat around. Increasing speed to make the adjustment. And I think that's all the torpedoes I have.
Crew evacuates the ship. Report set.
All engines stop. Change course. All engines stop.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the torpedoes I've got.
Change course. Slow ahead. Change course.
Oh no, got 3 more. Excellent.
Aye, aye. I'll take care of it.
I need some help here.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
T5s and all T5s. So I've got to be cunning on this. I've got to work out, and that's what I'm going to do. So I've got to just sit in a place that's actually going to work for me just releasing the T5s. They will find their own way.
Torpedo on tube 1 maintained. You're sinking.
We'll stop.
Report set.
Flood tube 1.
We'll do 1.5.
Tube 1 flooded. Slow ahead.
And
Depth charges. Some distance away.
we'll stop. Release.
40 seconds to impact. 20 seconds. It's a miss.
Depth charges. Some
Hit.
distance away.
I'm just waiting for it to reduce its speed again. It's on 2 kilometers. Wait until it's practically doing nothing, and then I will release another. And
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Crew evacuates the ship.
severely damaged.
Report set.
Abandoning ship.
degrees.
Depth charges, some distance away. Change course.
Stop.
All engines stop.
Waiting for it sunk. Doing well.
Report sent.
Got 2 more torpedoes, and that will pretty much be that.
Will do, Captain.
Tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded.
And
Fire.
this.
40 seconds to impact.
Looking good. Looking good. Same again. Wait. Fire on deck, so it's going down. So now it's the same again with the last one. The last T5. Because I know there's another ship in proximity. There's another ship in close proximity. 2 kilometers, 3. In fact, probably want to head out this direction.
105 degrees. Set a course to these coordinates.
Get as close as I can.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Making sure I don't have some type of collision. I've got that achievement there.
Report sent.
Sunk.
Captain, there's a
History. Wow, look at the boats going down.
report sent.
I don't know if I'm actually sinking those. It might be the other sub.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Weather looks like I'm getting more visibility now. Looking good.
Depth charges, some distance away.
It's only a matter of time before.
Depth charges,
Oh,
some
look
distance
at them
away.
all. Yeah. What a shame. What a shame. That would have been good. If I'd had more torpedoes, this would have been an absolute carnage on the ocean. We would have totally cleaned up here. There's no destroyers. We've got like a wolf pack situation going on here with the second sub, and there's nothing they can do to stop us.
Calculate torpedo course.
But I've only got 1 torpedo, and I cannot surface the boat and use the old deck cannon on these things because they've got more weaponry on the surface than I've got. So it's all about that now.
Affirmative. Consider it done, sir. I could use some help over here.
Right, so this is going to be the last missile of the day. So I've released, to do with the Drumbeat, I've actually released the 3, nearly 3 hours, well, 2.5, 2 hours of actual gameplay to do with this particular chapter because it was just so good. I've had so many ships to look at the ships here. With the milk cow, I could just reload, come straight back out, and I'm back into it, you know. And if you get it going on like it has been, if you can avoid those destroyers, you will get the sinkage. You will get into an exciting flurry of actual, you know, downing those big ships. So it is worth it, putting up with a bit of that few of the destroyers, you know.
Change course.
Enjoyed it totally, immensely. Absolutely wicked, awesome. I don't know about the freighters though. I don't think they enjoyed us out here, but that's, I actually got another seawall, so hypothetically speaking, I suppose. But let's go to these squads for a moment. I've got one guy that's had a panic attack type thing, And yeah, it's just another sea wolf that we already got, so let's get rid of that.
All engines stop. 1, 2, 3.
Right, here we go. Let's slingshot. Oh, our ally has just gone down.
Fire.
That's a shame.
Report sent.
That means they're going to be coming back looking for me soon. Oh no, that's an actual. That's an actual Corvette that's just gone down too. So I don't know. There's a lot of activity out here that I can't see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Must have had its ammunition stash or something. Fuel tanks. Going down, down, down. Well, that's it. I better check, make sure that I've got no more torpedoes, and then that will be that. Got a meter.
Turn on the pump.
Yep, that's that. Right. Let's get out of here. I mean, look, it's even over here. I mean, I could just sink, and there'd be nothing, anything that could, they just could not stop me. I've got to head on this direction, I think.
Full ahead.
But gonna go flank because I do believe. Oh, looks like another Corvette has gone down that we've actually taken credit for too.
The crew evacuates the ship.
Report sent.
That's that.
Ship is sinking.
Report sent.
We don't even need to worry about silent running now. In fact,
Terminate silent run. Alarm canceled.
don't even need any of that.
Turn on the gyro compass.
We're just gonna roll out of here.
Set a course to these coordinates.
As soon as the mission is completed, we're going back to shore, back to port for a well-needed vacation. These guys have worked really hard, and I'm quite stoked that you know, got it done. Alright, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you'll have just you know, hope yours goes as smoothly as that last leg there, and yeah, it's to get your Drumbeat, Operation Drumbeat, out of the way. Nice one. Thanks so much.
We're in shallow waters, Captain.